Now, in that same video, Steven Crowder, he dresses up in drag, apparently in some sort of strange attempt to own the libs on this subject, and it's really quite strange to watch, actually. Transgenderism debunked. Now, he goes into a Planet Fitness gym dressed up like this to work out, and apparently he's expecting to just completely shock and scandalize everybody in there, anticipating total outrage at the thought that there's a quote-unquote man dressed up as a woman, they're exercising at the gym with them. Instead, what actually happens in the video is literally nobody gives a fuck, nobody cares, nobody points and laughs, nobody disparages him or demeans him or attempts to humiliate him. Instead, everybody in the gym just minds their fucking business. Really setting an example that I think Republicans like Steven Crowder would do well to try to emulate on this subject. Like at one point in the video, he goes up to this Asian kid and he asks him to spot him on a workout. Apparently expecting just total hilarity to ensue. He's like, man, this is going to be so good. Like, this guy's reaction is going to be priceless. And instead the kid's just like, sure, whatever. And just spots him on the fucking workout and just goes back to doing what he was doing and just minds his fucking business. Like, it doesn't impact his life in any way whatsoever, and he's just not a fucking asshole about it.
Excuse me, I just need just some help to get the weight up, and in case, just in case for safety, but I should be good. Help me get these weights just up, just help lift them up. So there you go, one. Perfect, thank you, yes. Okay, thank you.
So, I'm not really sure what Steven Crowder was trying to prove here. Really, I think he was just probably looking for another excuse to just dress up as a woman. I mean, this guy, he dresses up in drag every fucking chance that he gets. Example number 1, example number 2, example number 3, example number 4. I mean, I would tell this guy to come out of the closet, but it really seems like he enjoys spending his time in there. Now, Crowder tries to cobble together some sort of point at the end of this video, really just desperately grasping for a good idea, and this is the best that he can come up with.
But how do they know that I'm not sincere? Honestly, I told them that I want to be a woman and want to use the ladies' restroom. That's about as much proof as anyone else is providing these days. Who are they to tell me that I am not a woman or I don't choose to be a woman? Unless we're going to submit all of ourselves to a physical before we take a tinkle. What's the barometer? Where's the line? Should there be a line at all?
How do they know you're not sincere? How about you dress up in fucking drag all the time to try to own the libs and try to make a YouTube video where you talk about how absurd transgenderism is? I feel like that's a pretty fucking solid indicator that you're not doing this in good faith. Also, just consider the stupidity of what's being argued here. The point he's trying to make is these pro-trans bathroom policies, they open the door to people exploiting these policies and falsely claiming to be transgender. But from all the research I've done on the subject, the only consistent, reliable indicator of whether a person will falsely claim to be transgender is if their name is Steven Crowder. Like, he's literally the only fucking person I've ever seen or heard of doing this. So they claim, this policy, these pro-trans policies, they open the door to people doing this in bad faith. But it's just like, dude, you're the only one who's doing this in bad faith. So it's like, this policy opens the door to me being an asshole. And I'm just like, okay, well, just stop being a fucking asshole about it. Problem solved. Crowder seems to be arguing here that, it's invalid when I do it, therefore it's invalid when they do it. But the thing is, transgender people, they aren't claiming to be having their internal experience. They're not claiming this to make a clever, funny point in a YouTube video. Like, this is their genuine internal experience. So, falsely claiming to be transgender, it doesn't invalidate their experience any more than pretending to enjoy sucking a penis to own the libs would somehow invalidate the internal experience of homosexual attraction that some people have. So, all he's really proving when he dresses up like a woman like this is that he really seems to enjoy putting on a dress. I'm on Patreon. There's a link in the bio if you'd like to support my work. I would really appreciate it. There's also some links in the description to my social media sites if you want to follow me on there. Help me build up those followings. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell, comment, like. You know the fucking drill on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.